Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yes, it's the Sunday morning show, not the Sunday morning catch up, putting some sauce in this because I don't have my brother here. It's just me, myself, and I, all three of us. There's only me, Alex. There's only me. But anyway, we've got like 4 segmented live news are coming right back at you. And a little bit of sad news in regards to another podcaster, but we'll get into that on the other side of this music. Yes, the Sunday morning show. Yes, indeedy. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yes, it's the Sunday morning show, not the Sunday morning catch up. That only applies when I've got my brother with me, like somewhere on that side over there, somewhere in Wales. But anyway, the most important thing that you guys can do is subscribe. Just subscribe. That's all you got to do. Lift up your finger, press the button, and subscribe to this wonderful channel of ours. Not mine, not yours, but ours. It's a collective, a consortium, an agreement between all parties. But anyway, like I said, there's a 4 segmented live news and a little bit of, how can I explain this? I'm not sure if Glenn Kitely is watching now. He has his own channel. He featured a few times on Cannon Fodder TV over the last, I think, 2 years now. But I saw he put a comment on Twitter. He was quite unwell. And he was taken to hospital, and they said literally he's going to be there for the next 3 days. So, Glenn, if you are watching now, please make sure you get better. And hopefully we can see you on back on Cannon Fodder TV very, very soon. So get well, my brother, okay? All right. Now into the live segments of news. The first up is this youngster here. This youngster here, where is he? There he is. There he is. To me, this is old news. Old news coming up from the Sun newspaper. A Lacazette decision made. Really? Arsenal reported desperate to offload striker Alexander Lacazette in the summer transfer window. Arteta wants to raise funds to bolster his squad and see the Frenchman as a dispensable option. That's according to the Transfer Window podcast, where it's claimed the Gunners are aggressively trying to sell some of their unwanted higher paid stars during the summer transfer window. Lacazette was Arsenal's top scorer in the last campaign, but Arteta is said to have decided that his Emirates future is over. Now, all I want to say is the report just says there. Again, I am not saying this. The report is saying that. Do I believe the report? No, I don't. But what I will say is something I've tried to kind of say for the longest time. Ruthless. The club has to be ruthless. You know, I love Alexander the Hitman Lacazette, not only because the first part of his name is my name, but he does things that Aubameyang can't or won't do. He does come deep. The link-up play with whether it's the youngsters or the older ones, his link-up play is really, really good. But the price tag that he came in at, was it 2018, 17, 18? I forget now. You would expect a striker to score a minimum 20 goals. Minimum. And he's never done that for Arsenal. So is he dispensable? All players are dispensable. No player can stay at Arsenal forever. Would I be sad to see him being sold? More or less, could be. But players come and players go. So, sentiments, there's no room for sentiments. Aubameyang, would I be sad to see him go? No, I wouldn't. It's my answer. I wouldn't be sad to see him go. But, again, the report is just saying there that, that's old news. Old news. That's just been revamped again. Again, guys, go and do your own homework. Go and research to see if it is true. Arsenal are really trying to get rid of a Lacazette for a good price. Yeah, let it swirl around and come to an educated decision. Right, the next bit of news I want to talk about. Let's have a look here. Who's going to be? What's going to be? Oh, my goodness. This another youngster here, Renato Sanches. Arsenal are very interested in Renato Sanches transfer. This isn't the first time the midfielder name has cropped up alongside Arsenal. Naturally, his performances for Portugal were going to cause a stir, and it's customary for a few outings in international tournaments. That I mean, players are in the window, aren't they? Any international tournament, whether it's Copa America, I'll get to that in a minute, or the Euros or the World Cups, players, they are in the window. And of course, people kind of wake up to, oh, that player had a wonderful tournament. He had a fairly good tournament for Portugal, but they didn't progress, did they? You got to remember as well that he played for Swansea, where he had a disastrous time there. I can't remember the manager. It was an American manager who managed Swansea at the time, but didn't have the best of times there, did he? But what I have done, I've done a video, which will be coming up later on, giving my personal thoughts about, Renato Sanches. I'm not going to tell you about it now because what's the point? What's the point of doing a video if I'm going to tell you my opinion about, Renato Sanches? Another player linked to Arsenal. Another player. My goodness, how many more? How many more? Right, takes me on to the next segment in regards to Manuel Locatelli. You guys are probably not going to like this. I mean, I don't like it. Anyway, Arsenal dealt Locatelli blow. Arsenal have received a blow in their bid to win the race for Italian midfielder Manuel Locatelli. Sassuolo chief Giovanni Carnelli recently revealed that Arsenal have made an important bid to sign a midfielder. But the problem is, it appears Locatelli would prefer to have a move to Juventus. Yeah, that is his preferred destination. Not to the Premier League, not to Arsenal, but to the old lady herself, Juventus. Again, for me, it's just paper talk. I'm not even sure where the bid stands, really. The first bid we made there for Locatelli. And he is the only player that I have said that I'll be happy to see sign for Arsenal. Nobody else. Nobody else. No. I'm not interested in anybody else. For me, it's always, and it always will be, a sense of offloading the players who we know are not going to take us to the next level. We know the players don't have a future at Arsenal. Again, I would talk about William Saliba, but I just kind of feel like I've spoken about him, until the cows come home. And the cows never come home. But yeah, Locatelli, it appears from the report, not me, the report is saying that Locatelli would prefer to have his destination at Juventus, not Arsenal. I mean, surely wouldn't Arsenal and the agent talk to Locatelli before you put a bid in? Would you not speak to the agent stroke player and see, would they like to come to Arsenal? Because we know a player is a commodity owned by a club. It sounds terrible, but they are owned by the club. But you have to remember the human element. It's not about, oh, okay, we're going to up sticks and I'll come on. They have families. They lay down roots wherever they stay. If it's 5 years, they have roots in that country. So it's not all about, okay, Locatelli, oh yeah, we're going to put a bid in. Oh, he's going to come over. He's got a lot of things to consider. So before Arsenal can put a bid in, I'm sure they would have spoken to the agent. They would have spoken to the player and see what he is thinking. Is he thinking, oh, you know what? Actually, I would like to, I move now. I think I probably want new pastures. I want new challenges. So that's why I don't believe the report. I don't believe it. He said that his preferred destination would be Juventus. Again, I won't believe it until I see him holding up the top of Juventus alongside Ronaldo, both of them. Anyway, and the last bit of news. It's going to upset some people. Not myself. Now, this youngster, I've got to say, this is kind of capped any more news that I'm going to talk about Martin Ødegaard. Martin Ødegaard confirms Arsenal exit and sends emotional farewell to the fans. Martin Ødegaard penned a heartfelt goodbye message to Arsenal fans after confirming he would return to Real Madrid. The playmaker was an instant hit. Was he an instant hit? Anyway, with the fans during his loan spell at Arsenal, but He was determined to win the starting place at Real Madrid. And he wanted to say, my time with the Arsenal family will always hold a special place in my heart, he said. I want to thank everyone in and around the club for the way you made me feel like a part of the family since the first day I arrived. So there you go. He's not staying. He's bid his farewells. And probably the worst kept secret. He was always going to go, wasn't he? He was never going to stay at Arsenal. Whoever thought that was probably living in a cuckoo land, unless some of the live chat were thinking Ødegaard was going to stay. He was never going to stay. He was never going to stay. So, guys, those have been the 4 segmented live news. We're fun a little bit. Again, my good friend and fellow podcaster, Glenn Knightley, is unwell and in hospital. And bro, if you're watching now, I hope you are. Please get well soon, and hopefully we can see you on camera. And actually, I haven't even featured on your channel, have I? And I've turned you down quite a few times, only because I said to you, Glenn, you've got to give me some notice. I'm here trying to focus on the content on Cannon Fodder TV. I said, give me a few days' notice, but you give me a message. Can you come on today? I said, Glenn, no, I've got other things doing. But anyway, let's hope before the season starts that you can feature on Cannon Fodder TV, and likewise I can feature on your channel. Right, so let's go into the live chat. I can see, like, for some reason it's just kind of caught fire. What's going on? And it's not even the Sunday morning catch-up show with my brother. It's just the Sunday morning show. Anyway, morning, Arnie. Morning. I know you came in early doors. It's like 9:22. 9:22. Anyway. And I responded in kind. I said, morning, Arnie. He said, why are we shouting? I have no idea. Who's shouting? I'm not shouting. Don Arsenal. Whoops. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. This morning, Alex. I'm on to you, Mr. Don Arsenal. I hope you are well. What else do you say here? Oops. Oh my goodness, there's so many comments on live chat. Wow, wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. It's coming home. It's coming home. Football's coming home. What are you talking about? Just because England won, was it 4-1, 4-0? Well done to them. They've got to. Who's the next team they're going to be facing? I don't want to talk about England. What I want to talk about is Colombia. Colombia now made it to the semi-final. Copa America. Yes. Penalty shootout. And over here, it was 11 in the night. I thought, okay, let me set my alarm. The alarm went off. I listened. I wasn't watching it. I was just listening to it. Laying on the bed. And I fell asleep. I fell asleep. And then all I heard literally was a penalty shootout. We beat Uruguay 4-2 penalties, thanks to Mr. David Ospina. Yeah. All right. Yep, goodness, it's Sunday fun day unless you're from the Ukraine. Countdown begins as Alex applies his makeup. Morning, Ashley. I hope you're well. So you look so happy today. Got anything to do with this? No, absolutely not. I'm happy about Colombia. Colombia made it to the semi-finals. We overcame Uruguay. Yes, in the Copa America. Not the game versus Ukraine. Nothing to do with that. Fodder. Monty, are you all right? Fodder. Morning, Rickson, Amazon. Good morning. I hope you are well, keeping well. Right. There we go. One thanks to the Cannon Fodder family. Hope all is well. Everything is cool, man. Everything is cool. You put a comment out on Twitter. What was it? Was it in regards to William Saliba? I can't remember now. But I think I responded to your message. Can't remember what the message was. The fact that we've still got Lacazette and Ødegaard for next season is appalling. We need a better striker. I think we need a better strike force. I think that's what you mean there, isn't it? Yeah, Ødegaard and Lacazette. This club's just running on empty, man. Ron Miles says good morning. Or he doesn't say good morning, he just says hello. Good morning, Ron. Surprised that Colombia won against Uruguay. However, too bad you have to face the GOAT FC and the semi-finals. Ha ha ha. Listen. In tournaments, you never know. You never know what can happen. And I'm confident Colombia will overcome the next opponents. Yes, yeah, there we go. Argentina. Samir Sam says, is the 200 investment from Stan True? Reply, please. Samir, good morning to you. I hope you're well. I have said on numerous occasions, and I've also said it in our WhatsApp group, Can Afford TV WhatsApp group, the £250 million is not true. Arsenal have never spent a humongous amount of money in any transfer window. That is it there. What it is for me is them lot, the owners, trying to satisfy and numb the fan base into a low sense of security. Yeah, let's just tell them there's £250 million in transfers to be spent. That will quiet the fan base. I'm not quiet. Why? Because I don't believe it. And clubs usually, they don't come out and say, you know what, we've got this amount of money to spend in the transfer window. Clubs don't do that. They don't do that. What it is, it's the PR machinery. Yeah, that's what's working here. That is what's working. There's no £250 million to spend in transfer window in this transfer window. I'm sorry, I've just probably broken your heart, but don't believe it. Don't believe it. And Don says, Don Arsenal says, Kroenke out, Arteta. Nice try. Adewale, good morning. I believe Basuma, then Sanchez, because Basuma is in the league. No adaptation problems. Adewale, but you've got to remember, Renato played for Swansea in the Premier League. So he does have Premier League experience. But I understand what you mean. You know, Basuma has current experience of playing in the Premier League. And the thing is with Renato, it's like he has a fairly good performance in a tournament, and people say, oh, sign him up, sign him up, sign him up. We won't be long till we are linked with Alex. Have you not seen the photo? Oh, actually, well, see, Don, this is the problem. This is the problem because you are not a member. You haven't paid up to be a member on Can Afford TV. There is a photo of my brother and myself at the Emirates when we did the Emirates tour. And I do actually say there's a caption I put there. I'm not going to say what it is. Leave the suspense. You too can become a member. You can see all the content that's up and coming on the members tab there. For a second, I thought, oh, well, Don, you're not a member because I can see you don't have the icon next to your name. So if you want to see what I'm talking about, become a member. And there's also a video up and coming this morning as well. So again, that's only on the members tab. If you're a subscriber, that's wonderful. Even better still, if you pay a little subscription fee, £1.99 for the bronze canon and the silver canon, which is £4.99. I know it's going to vary wherever you are in the world, but you're missing out on the content. Miss out the content. All right. Please leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new here. Monty, I think it's good. It's a good time now if you can put the link to your channel in the live chat whilst the numbers are kind of rising. Yeah. And we've just been going for just short of 20 minutes. So put the link in now, whilst people are still viewing me just gassing on about Arsenal and the news. Oops. Let's be honest here. Why would a Lacazette come to Arsenal? That is a good point. I would love him. He's the only player I've said, all the players that Arsenal have been linked with since the transfer window opened, Don. He's the only player I said, yeah. Midfield, yeah, he can score goals. Yeah. Everybody else, no, not interested. Not interested. Oh, and surprise. There you go. So Don has now become a new member. So you can look at the photo that I'm talking about and the caption I put there. And I was thinking, oh, so maybe Don saw the photo. I think, no, you couldn't have because you're not a member. But now you are a member. Go and check out all the content that we've put for all the paid up members on Can Afford TV. See? See, so Don has done it. So you too can do it as well. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Right. Let's see. I lost my point of reference, people. Okay, yeah, here we go. The Assembled says, good morning, Axe. No news to report as usual, just threads of action. Yet nothing is confirmed. Amazing. Yeah. The Assembled, first things first. Good morning to you, my friend. I hope you're keeping well. I've seen the comments that you posted this morning because I put a comment out about William Saliba. But you're right. You're right. Nothing is confirmed. All I'm seeing, all I'm reading, all I'm hearing is Arsenal have agreed. Arsenal have shown an interest. Arsenal would like this play. There's nothing to say that Arsenal have confirmation. Arsenal has brought the player with the top. Like you said there, yet nothing is confirmed. And that's where we are. That is where we are, people. So don't get, my goodness, Nunes Tavares up. Where's the photo? I've seen the photo of him on an airplane, and like someone put like the photo of the flight path of his jet. But is it confirmed? No, it's not. Xhaka, is he confirmed? Going in the opposite direction? No, it's not. Is Guendouzi confirmed going to Marseille? No, it's not. All I'm hearing, all I'm reading is just speculation. So I'm just trying to keep it real for everyone here. That is where we are now. It's just speculation and rumors. Now, we've had this discussion before, very, very, very quickly, in regards to the content that we put on we talk about on Cannon Boy TV. 99.9% of the time, you will hear me say in a short transfer video, not interested, this player's not coming, etc., etc., etc. I almost never feed into that and say, oh, this player, he's going to be, because I know what it is. Transfer season is silly season. A lot of the tabloids, they're just trying to gather, the biggest, audience possible by feeding into our craving for new players. That's all it is. So 99.9% of the news I read, I say, oh, I don't believe it. This player's not coming. It's not confirmed. There's no photo. So you too have your responsibility. Take ownership. You can go into cyberspace. You can research and see whether it's true or not. Or you can believe what we're saying here. Don't believe the hype. It's a sequel. As a Nico, can I get this through to you? Yeah, 99% of the news is not true. Okay, my little rap there. Okay, so you can go and do your homework. Go and do your homework. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Glad Ødegaard is gone. Was overrated anyways, Alex. Well, whether he was overrated or not, I did like the little touches. I mean, he scored a couple of goals. It looked a little bit lightweight, if truth be told. And you got to remember, when he came, it wasn't about him and Emile Smith-Rowe playing at the same time. It was him coming in as cover for Emile Smith-Rowe. But I always thought, literally, his dream, and he confirms there, that his dream was and is to play for Los Blancos, not for Arsenal. Arsenal are not in European action next season. So why would he want to sacrifice one season or 2 seasons or maybe 3 seasons being out of European football? You've got Real Madrid. Yeah, Carlo Ancelotti over there. So you know what? I can wish him all the best. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Check out our merch in the description box. Make a purchase if you're able to do so. Better still, make a super chat purchase of £1, €1, $1, €1, and do it now. Pow! Right there. Hey. I've got some work to do, Monty, because I'm just seeing here we've got 40 and rising. 24 goodness. Let's get 20 likes, please. Lacazette is different from Oba, but he just needs to be directive in some games. Because he needs to be more direct. What is there to be said about Lacazette? The only thing I just feel negative about his play is that he doesn't score 20 goals. Has not scored 20 goals for us. Yeah, he ended the last campaign as top scorer, 17 goals across all competitions, but it's not enough. It's not enough. And then you think about the supporting cast. Who's supporting? Who else is going to score goals? Apart from Mohamed El Neni. Daniel Da Costa, we ain't signed any players for our starting lineup till late August. Daniel, you've been reading my notes, Daniel. You've been reading my notes. I said the same thing. It's going to be 11th hour dash for cheap buys. Morning, X. I hope you're well, pal. Yes, Russ Morgan, I am fine, my friend. I hope you are keeping well. Russ, did we not exchange tweets in regards to William Saliba, or was it maybe somebody else? Russ, what's your thoughts about William Saliba? Oops. Finally, a member. Well, you took your time, didn't you? Sort it out, don't ask. Now you can go and enjoy all the behind the scenes footage. You can see how I edit some of the videos. You can also see the tour my brother and myself did at the Emirates, being in the media center. You see the photo, everything there. So enjoy it, my friend. And there's a lot more to come as well. And also you can also enjoy my goodness, my second installment of my history, all the events leading up to the point where I started to support Arsenal. So we're talking about, we're up until 1976. All the places I was, all the things I did. You see me walking the streets. I'm just recalling the memory, all the things I was doing there, and little snippets of, the videos there. So enjoy that, my friend. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. And there's Monty's link. Please, guys, go over and support Monty's channel, please. Wonderful content over there. Do it now. Yeah, again, Monty cannot make it any more easy for you. Click the link in the live chat, go over and subscribe. Yeah. One more before we take a break, just short of half an hour. Will Balogun take Nketiah's place? Most likely. Most likely. There's conflict of interest. They both have the same agent. They both have the same agent. Now, I'm just thinking about the pathway both these players took was from the academy. As youngsters, they came through the academy. And so, not all players are going to make it. But when you give them a chance, you can decide whether, actually, you know what, we've actually, discovered a diamond in the rough, or, you know what, it's probably not going to work out. So the best thing is we can do is maybe loan the player out, let him come back, see if he's going to develop, and then say, actually, you know what, we're going to sell the player. So with the situation with William Saliba, came, he was signed, played a handful of games in the under-23s, has not featured in the senior squad. How are you going to know how he's going to fare if you don't play him in the senior squad? As my mum would say, you've got to give the runner a chance. Give him a chance. He might prove you wrong, or he might prove you right. But if you're not willing to give him a chance, which I think Arteta is not, because the latest news is he's now linked to Marseille. My goodness. Anyway, Don Arsenal, thank you for becoming a member. Yes, indeed. Again, you took your time, Don. Took your time. What are you waiting for? Saving all your pennies in a little piggy. Come on, sort it out. Sort it out. Breaking news: we are linked to everyone but signed no one. Yeah, you got to laugh, haven't you? You got to laugh, guys. The most important thing you can do right now is subscribe, become part of the community. We're quickly making our way to 12,000 subscribers, and I don't want to sound so sort of blasé about it, because generally I'm humbled, but more surprised. Because when we started, I had a couple of panic attacks. I'm being very, very serious here. Stress, because I was thinking, oh my goodness, you know what? The channel is not really, it's growing, but not growing the way I would like to have. And I had to have a couple of timeouts. stop doing content, then go again. And I said, you know what, to my brother, we're going to continue. We'll continue going. And one of the segments I'm never going to forget, it was called Fan Comments, which came up every Monday evening. And I remember back in the day, doing it with my co-host, Richard from Arsenal TV, would have maybe maximum 5 or 6 people watching every Monday. So to see we've come from that point to now, where we've got now 40 odds, and last year we had thousands and thousands of people. I am truly humbled, people. Really, really humbled, to say the least. So again, I know Monty says it, this wonderful channel of ours. It's not my channel. It's not your channel. It is our channel. So we're going to grow together. I have said the next landmark is 15,000 subscribers, but I'm thinking I'm so humbled. Really, really humbled there. Right, so this leads me into a little break. You're thinking you're probably watching like an Amazon Prime or the other terrestrial channels here, where they also have breaks. So this is, people always say to me, oh, you would be wonderful on Sky Sports. Why would I want to be on Sky Sports when we've got Canon 4 TV here? We're trying to, this is what we're creating here, so we don't have to be on Sky Sports or BBC or BT. It's wonderful being here. Enjoy this time here rather than being on those other aforementioned brand names there. This is a brand name. Canon 4 TV is a brand name. All right? Don't forget it. But anyway, it leads me into a little break, a commercial break. Have a look at this. You too can also make an order. Yeah, gym equipment. Goodness, I need to get back into trim because my back's killing me. Or my stomach. I'm talking about you. Get back into trim. Make an order, receive 20% off. See you on the other side of this video. Put an order in, please. I think that's probably going to be the last time we play that video. Get so many comments. Oh, I like the music. It's not about the music. It's about placing an order. If you're thinking you need to get back into trim, get back into trim. Make an order. What, barbells, dumbbells, abdominizers, skipping ropes. Make an order. It's not about the music, but I do like the music. Let's go back into the live chat, people. Saliba, the on loan man. I wonder if he even knows what the changing rooms look like. Yeah, my goodness, man. Saliba going on loan again, which is 3 years out of the 5. So by the time he comes back, you have 2 years, and then we might send him out on loan again. You've got to give the runner a chance. You don't know how he's going to fare. If it's a disaster, again, you don't have to play for the whole season, but play him in the cup games. Play him in the cup games, Mikel Arteta. Goodness. What's your opinion on Saliba? He's already to play. He's ready to play for Arsenal and turn down Marseille move. Listen, Brendan Dowd, thank you for coming in on Cannon for TV. I wasn't. I'm absolutely disgusted, but I think that probably be a little bit of over exaggeration. But I'm really disappointed as to how we're treating this youngster. You know, how many more times can you put the player out on loan? How many more times? The guy is taller than Gabriel. 6'4", 6'5", I think. Mobile. He is a ball carrier. A ball carrier. But then we always talk about Ben White, you know, who's a ball carrier, would have to pay maybe upwards of £50 million. William Saliba is our player. We paid £27 million for him 2019. He's ours to have, to keep. Give him some game time in the senior squad. Start him on the bench, have a few minutes towards the end, boom. See how he gets on. Now, what I don't understand about this is that we've had players making mistakes which leads to goals. Players making mistakes which leads to red cards. So how is it any worse than having William Saliba? If he makes a mistake, he makes a mistake. You've got to give the runner a chance. So, yeah, William Saliba, I'm really disappointed as to how this is being played out. I don't like the look of it. I don't like it. I'm speculating that you would join Arteta in the brigade. What Arteta? Oh, you mean Arteta in brigade? But you mean talking about me? Me? I'm neither in nor out. I'm Arsenal all the way. There's nothing that I can do about Arteta. Nothing. I can talk about him, trying to be respectful, but I don't. We don't. As a podcast, no matter how big or how small you are, we don't have any influence on what happens at Arsenal. Now, if you want to pass me the personal number of Mikel Arteta, I can get on the blower and say, "Oi, Arteta, let's have a meeting. We need to have words, all right?" Arteta, we don't have no influence. And I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon or the brigade or Arteta out or Arteta in or shaking it all about. That's not the way we do things. I'm trying to be consistent. I don't like to see how managers get treated. When the players don't perform, when there's player power, when they lose, we don't sack the players. We sack the manager. And a perfect example of this was Unai Emery. But anyway, we can get into that debate. I don't want to get into that debate now. No. Did you not see the video I did yesterday, Rickson? I did a video yesterday. You can see, like he's on an airplane, flanked by, he's beside one guy and another guy behind him. I think, yeah, he's not signed for Arsenal. He's not signed. It's not confirmed. There is no photo of him holding up the jersey of Arsenal. Not confirmed. No. Yeah, Brendan. Yeah, Rickson. It's not. Yeah, it's not confirmed. Zach's like OG. Good morning to you. Says Arteta is not the right man. We should go for Van der Beek. Another player I feel so bad for. Donny Van der Beek. Man United probably made the wrong decision. Made the wrong decision. He can't start for beans. He can't start. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, you should have said where you were. But you know what? It's two things. As a player, you want to test yourself. You want to see how you can fare maybe, in a different league or in a different club. I understand that, but the grass is not always green on the other side. He can't start for beans. We cannot even attract good players. Well, that's the thing is we get linked to all the players under the face of the earth. Sorry, under the face of the sun. That's a wonderful thing. Wonderful. Oh my goodness. we have 250 million and we are yet to buy any quality players. We don't have the 250 million, Zach. We don't have that money. It's just a fallacy. It's not true. Lacazette is not good and he's lazy. I don't. This might sound harsh, and I'll try and put it in terms of company, owner, and employees. If you've got people who are lazy and not really producing what you've asked them to do, it really should be down to you to motivate them and set the parameters. If they're not meeting the parameters, then they don't need to be in the company. It's the same thing with the club. If the players are seen to be lazy, the manager, who's the closest person to the players, should be doing something about it. For me, I just see Lacazette as being unmotivated. Oh, I work in schools. I work as a mentor, stroke teaching assistant. And I see many times, children who are not engaged in the curriculum. I mostly work with children who have complex needs, challenging behavior. And I remember saying, you know what, this child is lazy. And I was told, you can't call them lazy. You can say that they're unmotivated, but they're not lazy. Now, Lacazette is not a child. I just see him as being unmotivated. But if he's unmotivated, there's for the manager to put him aside and say, actually, Lacazette, you seem unmotivated. What's the problem? So if you cannot pull your socks up, we're going to drop you. Better still, we might even think about selling you. And like I said from the beginning, there can be no sentiments. There can be no sentiments. Players will come and players will go. There's no room for sentiments. If Arteta can see it, well, we can see it. Surely Arteta can see it. He's not ruthless. He's not ruthless. Oh, Monty, I've got my work cut out, man. Monty's saying 41 and counting. I'm on 80 now, so I've got some catching up to do. For what I'm going to say, thank you for your time and interaction on this wonderful channel of ours. See, it's not mine. It's not yours. It is ours. It's been a collective for the last 3 and a bit years. Zach, do you really think that just for the summer, 3 players in all Arsenal are signing? How did we not go for Patson Daka? Don't get me started on Arsenal. Don't get me started. We spoke about him last year, I think 3 or 4 times, actually 5 times. And who's he signed for? Leicester. Leicester finished 5th, outside top 4. And they're getting the business done. I'm fed up with hearing about Saliba, another loan in France that will benefit no one. Then he will come back with 1 year left on his contract. I just want Mikel Arteta and whoever the powers that be, just again loaned out again. Are you purposely trying to make him frustrated so he wants to move away from Arsenal? If you want rid of him, just sell him, But for a ball carrying, CB at 6'5", 6'4" tall. And then we're talking about Ben White. I just don't understand it, man. As how is it going on with Colombia and what teams are they facing next? Well, we've just made it through. We beat Uruguay on penalties, 4-2 on penalties. I was up quite late and I fell asleep listening to. I didn't watch it. I listened to it on the radio. And I fell asleep. When I woke up, I said, I heard all this cheering, and we beat them on penalties, 4-2. David Ospina. So now we face Argentina. Come on, Colombia. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. So I think we are talking about the Ben White transfer fee. Too much for me. Yes, it was. It was about the fee. Yeah, that's what it was. It wasn't about William Saliba. And it should be used elsewhere. That's what it was. Thank you for that, Russ. But the thing is, 50 million is just a base figure and rising. With add-ons, you're probably talking about 55, maybe towards 60 million for a type player that we've got in William Saliba. But you're right, Ross. It was about the price of Ben White. Also, Alex does not know. He's slept through the whole. No youngsters will come to Arsenal until Arteta is gone. How do you know? Actually, you're not surprised he's deep down supporting England and watches every match. With me, I didn't watch the game. Do you know what I did last night? I'll tell you what I did. And we sit comfortably. Well, first and foremost, I didn't watch the game. Ukraine versus England. I watched a movie with the missus. And my wife is not, feeling too great. So we watched a movie instead. And it was a wonderful movie. Yeah, that's what I did last night. And then once that finished, I said to my wife, I'm going to sleep for a little while. Set the alarm, 11 p.m. That's when it kick off, Uruguay versus Colombia. The alarm went off. I said, goodness. Listen to it. I fell asleep and just woke up just in time because my wife came in and said, Alex, I'll spend a what? 4-2. 4-2. That is what happened. And that's the truth, Ruth. Hey! Won't forget that, bro. I'm not sure. What do you mean? Won't forget what? December says no player with any ambition will be joining Arsenal and Arteta, in my opinion. Remember, he promised to William, European football in 3 years. Willian is trying to leave after a year. Speaks volumes. Yeah, he's trying to leave, but he's coming back. He's coming back, this Emerald. Demanding too much money. Inter Miami? That's like a boomerang. It's coming back now. Throw it out and it's coming back. Hits in the head. Oh, goodness. Oh, it's William. Boomerang William. Rickson says Mikel Arteta is not the prime manager to take us to the promised land. It's high time we look elsewhere. To the promised land. Well, I'm catching up to you now, Monty. Certainly good to hear. Only 15 likes, guys. Like Monty says, press the likes. Do it. Yeah, press the likes. They say it helps us go up the rankings of recommended videos or channels. But like Monty says, press the likes. Press the likes, people. Do it now. Do it now. Salman Kadhi or Sadi Kadhi says that Arteta is not the right man for Arsenal. Isaac says 98% of our players need to be sold. Oof, 98%. 98%. What about the 2%? Who's the 2%? Tell me, who's the 2%? Goodness. It's like the virus eating them cannot be treated. Ooh. Hydranda says Willock and Maitland Niles have come back from loans and have shown to have improved as they are. And actually, El Neni as well. El Neni, leaps and bounds as they are still learning. Could they be used now in the Arsenal setup as well as are now losing some midfielders? I don't think Maitland Niles will be coming back. He has asked for clarity, and as of now, I've not seen anything, which leads him to believe that he has also not received any clarity whether the club would like him to stay. If he's going to stay, he would want to know and be guaranteed that he's going to start in almost all the games. Again, why would he want to come back and just seeing the same thing being played out? He's starting from the bench. Better still, just sell him. Joe Willock, on the other hand, again, I've also said, from an unselfish point of view, let him go and stay with the Magpies. Is that the best end to a season? 8 goals in how many starts? He's never done that for Arsenal. Never done that. So let him stay with the Magpies. And actually, I think he's still on holiday. And his father, who is his agent, they'll be talking about what is best for Joe Willock. What makes me laugh, Mrs. Alex does not wake you up for the game, and she waits until it's gone to the... Yeah, I know. But you know what it was as well? Because before I went, I put on another video for her. I said, look, I'm going to go and relax. She said, huh? I said, yeah, I'm going to go lay down. And I put the alarm on, for the Uruguay versus Colombia game. She goes, okay, all right. And then just been woken up. I was like, oh, what happened? Yeah, Ospina. She goes, what happened? And I could hear the commentator. You know how Spanish commentators are? They like to over-exaggerate. Ospina! I think, what happened? We beat them 4-2 on penalties. My shout out to our 11,900 strong subscribers and followers on all platforms. Without you, there could never ever be a Canon 4 TV. Yeah, there you had it. Well, we'll take another break, another short break. I just need to top up on the juice and water my palate. And this one's in regards to our online digital services. I haven't promoted this video for the longest time, but it's just kind of remind you guys that we are also offering our own services. So if you are thinking, Alex, Canon 4 TV, if he can do it, I can do it. Yeah, but I just need some help. Well, we can do it. Consultations, mentorship, video editing, voiceovers, thumbnail artwork. We do all of that there. There is a nominal fee. Yeah, we've got to pay the bill still. We're still a small channel. But have a look at this video. It will explain to you all the details you need to know about our online digital services. We are here for you.
As part of the Canon 4 TV experience and services, we're now extending out into additional online products such as voiceovers, thumbnail artwork designs, and video editing for small YouTubers who have less than 1,000 subscribers. Voiceovers. If you need voiceovers for short videos, 30-second adverts, stories, intros, and outros, then we can do this for you. Let us know the length of the voiceover and we will give you a polished audio file in less than no time. In addition to this, thumbnail artwork designs. As we pride ourselves on sharp HD thumbnail artwork designs, we can do this at a relatively low price. Send us your specifications and we'll produce eye-catching designs to attract subscribers and followers to your platform. And finally, video editing. We have a range of video editing techniques, special effects, and software to produce a polished end product for which you can be completed in the quickest time possible. Now, if you would like help and support getting your channel promoted and your subscriber count going, then send us an email at artworldpublic1@gmail.com. I repeat, artworldpublic1@gmail.com. We are here for you, for the Canon 4 TV experience.
So, like I said, if you've got an established channel, or you're thinking about, I probably need to start my social media career, we're here to help you. Yeah, just send us an email at arsenalrepublic1@gmail.com, and we'll talk about the final details there for you. Right, let's go into a live chat just for the last time before we wrap up this Sunday morning show. It's not the Sunday morning catch up. Putting a whole heap of a ketchup sauce in this one because my brother is not here on this side. Anyway, let's go into this one. With this one already? Yes, Willock has now improved, so he can do that and maybe be able to carry that forward for Arsenal. The low move has helped to improve him. Rajanda, it's not so much about that. It's about having the right manager and the time to improve. Yeah, he's been played consistently. He won't get played consistently under Mikel Arteta at Arsenal. And the same goes for Ainsley Maitland-Niles. For that to happen, he needs to be played consistently. That's all I'm saying. I'm tired of breaking news. Arsenal have made a bid after minutes. You hear another club announcing the same. Yes, I understand what you mean. It can be tiresome. For me, I've learnt my lesson over the last 3 years. I just don't feed into it. I talk about it because a lot of subscribers, when we did the poll last year, you want to see a lot more of transfer news. So this is what we're doing. We're reading transfer news. But my investment in this is that I say, well, actually, I don't believe the transfer news. I don't believe it. 99.9% of the time, I say, okay, this is the news, blah, blah, blah. It's not going to happen. This player's not coming for whatever reason, whether it's to do with like the history of the injuries or the money that we're bidding, or it's just paper talk. So I understand what you mean. I understand what you mean. But you know what? If you can, go on holiday. Try and stay well away from the Arsenal news, my friend. I think that Willock may be the end-to-end midfielder we are looking for. Well, he's shown that, but Rahandra, like I said, you've got to play him consistently. And we've not seen that from Mikel Arteta. He's always tinkering with a starting 11. And he's never stuck with the same 11 back-to-back games. So the players are struggling for confidence. They're struggling for consistency. because the manager, for whatever reason, keeps changing the 11. So I would fear for Joe Willock if he was to come back to Arsenal. All right, Stu, what are you saying? Football's okay. All right, okay. All right, I understand what you're saying there, Stu Mac. I think Arteta should make a public announcement to outline his plans. So, Arnie, it doesn't always have to be Mikel Arteta. We miss a David Dean type of figure. Doesn't always have to be Mikel Arteta. Somebody else can come out and say, this is the plan we have. This is what we're trying to do. These are the problems we have overcome. And this is the plan for the future. Doesn't have to always be Mikel Arteta. But I understand what you mean. So that fans can get on board instead of feeling like they're in the dark. Maybe even through the supporters' trust. That's the point I'm trying to make. Doesn't have to be Mikel Arteta. Okay, Nesta Costa, what's the breaking news? So, actually, I forgot to repeat the news, didn't I? So let's do it for the last time. Usually I do it like minimum, 3 times, but we've just been getting short of an hour. Let's kind of review the news as it was from the Canon 40 perspective on this morning's show. And the first up was a Lacazette's decision made. Arsenal are reportedly desperate to offload Arsenal striker Lacazette in the summer window. Arteta wants to raise funds to bolster his squad and sees the Frenchman as a dispensable option. That's according to the Transfer Window podcast, where it is claimed the Gunners are aggressively trying to sell some of their unwanted high-paid stars in the summer. Footnote, 2 things. Now, this podcast is saying that, whether it's true or not, again, you need to make up your own decision. The other thing I would say is that unwanted high-paid stars, then I also want to see Aubameyang gone as well. I want Willian gone as well. And I want Xhaka gone as well. These are also highly paid stars. Stars, they're highly paid. Anyway, just reading on. So the report says that Lacazette was Arsenal's top scorer in the last campaign, but Arteta said to have decided that this is probably his career at the Emirates is coming to an end. So again, like I've said, you can also claim responsibility, go and do your own homework as well. Yeah, I would be saying it here, like I've just said, 99.9% of the information is just rumors. Nuno Tavares, has he signed? He hasn't signed. He has not signed. Not confirmed. Not confirmed, neither signed. Okay? The second bit of news I wanted to talk about was in regards to another player linked to Arsenal, Renato Sanches. Oh my goodness. Report. I'm not going to go into greater depth. This is Arsenal very interested in Renato Sanches transfer. This isn't the first time the midfielder's name has cropped up alongside Arsenal. Naturally, this performance for Portugal will go into cause a stir, and it's customary for a few solid outings in the international tournament that makes you sit up and say, "Oh, okay, Arsenal need to sign this player." What I have done, I've done a pre-recorded video in regards to Renato Sanches. I'm not going to tell you my thoughts now. Otherwise, what's the point of me doing the video? So check out that. That'll be coming up later on this afternoon. My thoughts about Renato Sanches linked to Arsenal. Yeah. The next bit we spoke about was Locatelli. Manuel Locatelli. Oh, my goodness. Arsenal dealt a Locatelli blow. Arsenal have received a blow in their bid to win the race for Italian midfielder Manuel Locatelli. Sassuolo chief Giovanni Canvelli recently revealed that Arsenal have made an important bid to sign midfielder Manuel Locatelli this summer. Yeah, the problem for Arteta and everybody else is that Locatelli appears to prefer the destination to be Juventus and not Arsenal. I was thinking, right, well, if Giovanni is saying that Arsenal have made the bids, surely they would have spoken to the player and the agent first to see, because if the player said, actually, I don't want to move to Arsenal, I prefer to go somewhere else, why would Arsenal then put in the bids? It doesn't make any sense to me. So I'm thinking, is this report true? I do believe the first part that Arsenal put in the bids, but a bid is a bid. But to be told by the player and the agent, actually, my client doesn't want to move to Arsenal, then why would you still put a bid in for the player? Doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't make any sense. I smell a rat. And Locatelli is the only player that I have said, oh, you know, I'd be happy to see him play at Arsenal. But then someone said in a live chat, why would Manuel Locatelli want to come to Arsenal? So you can, yeah, why would he? Arsenal are not in European football next season. Indeed, why would he want to come to Arsenal? Unless Arsenal have promised him a king's ransom. I don't know. Again, I smell a rat there. I smell a rat. And the last bit of news that we spoke about, I'm so thankful this has come to an end. I won't be talking about this youngster anymore. Martin Ødegaard. Mr. Ødegaard. Yes. Sent a heartfelt open letter. Confirms Arsenal exit and sends emotional farewell to fans. Ødegaard penned a heartfelt goodbye message to Arsenal fans after confirming he would return to Los Blancos, Real Madrid. The playmaker was an instant hit. I don't think it was an instant hit. He was okay with the fans during the loan spell at Arsenal, but is determined to win a starting place at Real Madrid. My time with Arsenal family will always hold a special place in my heart, he said. I want to thank everyone in and around the club for the way you made me feel like a part of the family since the first day. So there it is in black and white. He has left the building, not to return, not coming back. All right, read through this last few comments and then we're going to wrap this one up. It's been going over for an hour now. Okay, Mr. Costa says, just got here. Yeah, okay, well, you've been here just for a few minutes, so we're about to lock out now. Glad to meet you. Yeah, thank you, Stu. I had to be very careful. What am I reading here? That's why I didn't put it on the screen. But why are we looking for other midfielders who have the same problem? And that's what I'm saying. I just don't understand. I don't understand. Again, well, anyway. All the people behind the scenes on the board seem to be without a spinal column. Spinal column. Or any kind of sense. They don't have any sense at all. That's a problem, Arnie. I thank you for another great segment, and big thank you to you and all the gooners here with us. Thank you. So that's my red flag. I actually need to wrap it up. I'm going to run through this very, very quickly. Renato Sanches is too injury prone and not as secure. Great stuff. Keep going. Liking the channel. Think about Nesta Costa. Thank you indeed. Usually you have to put in a bid to talk to the player and agent. Sometimes developers may not want him this year. To me, it doesn't make any sense. Why would you want to waste that there? Hi, Pesci says, hi, Gunners. The rumours are making us restless about identifying players which are out of our reach because family stops this develop our own young player. That's a good point. And that's what I've said. When Arsenal sign players who are like 50, 60, 70 million, the young players, their opportunity to play in the first team automatically diminishes. They don't have any chance of playing in the first team. Dennis Power says it's lies. They didn't put a bid in at all. Kroenke is out. Okay. Mark my words, if Renato did come, he would prove a lot of the doubters wrong. He has come on leaps and bounds in the last couple of years and is looking like he could fulfill his potential. You know what? The funny thing is, when I saw him busting in the midfield, I was thinking, put a tackle in. I was thinking, the tackles, the players just bouncing off him. So whether he can replicate that performance, Monty at Arsenal, I'm not sure. But you've got to play these players game in and game out. There's no point with buying these players and they probably play every 4 to 5 games. If they're lucky, got to play them consistently. Got to have a starting 11, consistent starting 11. I'm trying to run these very, very quickly. I cannot believe fans feel comfortable going into the season with Arteta in charge. He is a failure. Just rode on Emery's wave. Also, Romel Griffin, thank you for that comment there. Good morning to you. I'd say if you was a Kroenke, what would you do with Arteta? Well, I'm not Cronky, thank goodness. What would I do with Arteta? Bring him to the boardroom. But the thing is, this board, I just get the feeling that Arteta needs a strong number two. So if I was Cronky, I would employ a strong number two, an experienced number two, who I've been told, actually, he would be telling Arteta certain things that Arteta wouldn't want to hear. Because as a leader, it can't be all about you. You've got a workforce, listen to your workforce. So if I was Cronky, I would put him into the office, but I will also employ a strong, experienced number two for him to work alongside. So he wouldn't have this feeling of like, oh, I know it all, because Arteta doesn't know it all. He's inexperienced, like I said last year. There's nothing that I can do about that. He's here with us. But that's what I would do. That's what I would do. Hope that answers your question. It's a good show, man. Keep up informed. Thank you, man. Listen, Pesci, thank you for that. Yeah, have a good day. And yeah. Say it, Alex. I'm not going to say it. Man, did I turn in at the right question? Morning, Alex. Yes, you did. You did indeed. Thank you again to all the Gunners and have been here with us. We appreciate your time. Coming, you Gunners. Cronky. I'll say Cronky out. That's what I'm going to say. You know what? I'm also going out as well. We've been going for an hour and 5 minutes on this Sunday morning show. It's not a Sunday morning catch up because my brother's not here with me. Doesn't make it a catch up. Put this hot pepper sauce in this one. But listen, I saw the numbers rise just something under 90 any one time. Guys, thank you so very much for this one. I really do appreciate that. I will be back tomorrow afternoon, give you some more live news. And yeah, just chillax, just take it easy. Yeah, don't get stressed out about all the players, being linked to Arsenal. That is Arsenal just reverting to type. That is the media reverting to type because they know what the fan base is like. We're just scrimping and scraping and shouting for Arsenal to sign somebody. Don't fall for it, guys. There are a lot more important things in life than thinking about, transfers or which player's going to come to Arsenal. This is what Arsenal does, okay? That is what it is. So just accept it for what it is. Like I said, if it looks like a duck, it sounds like a duck, most likely it's a duck, okay? I feel like I need a pair of walking boots to try to find leave Arsenal land and come back until he's found it. Okay, all right. Okay, what's this? If I were cranky in water because it turns at number two. Colin, behave yourself. Behave yourself. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow afternoon, late afternoon, giving some more live news. Enjoy your day. But the most important thing you can do before leaving this is make sure you subscribe. Like the banner's been there for the longest time. The ticker tape, it's been there for the longest time. Yeah. Don Arsenal, thank you for becoming the latest member on Cannon TV. You too can become a member on Cannon TV if you would only just press the link in the description box. Do it. Do it now. Enjoy all the behind the scenes footage, photos, the videos, everything. All right, I'm out. If you just kind of tune in for the first time, wondering who or what you've been listening to, or you've been listening to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over